Great British Bake Off host Paul Hollywood and his wife Alex are separating after nearly 20 years of marriage. The couple said in a joint statement, "It is with sadness that we have decided to separate. Our focus continues to be the happiness of our son, and we would ask the press and public to allow us privacy as a family during this very difficult time." Earlier this month, Paul, 51, was pictured kissing the winner of the 7th season of Bake Off, Candice Brown, 32. The Bake Off host split from his wife, 53, temporarily in 2013 after admitting an affair with his US co-star Marcela Valladolid, 39. Series 7 winner Candice, who recently announced her engagement to Liam Macauley, was spotted with Paul as he cupped the back of her head and kissed her goodbye following a night out at the Pride of Britain Awards in London. She was also seen toying with Paul's ear as they relaxed at the table at the Grosvenor House Hotel. After the images were released, Candice branded it a goodbye peck. A spokesman for the pair said it was an innocent kiss on the cheek and that it was untrue to describe it as an intimate kisses. The representative, who was also there on the night, told MailOnline, following the Mirror Pride of Britain Awards last Monday, "7 of us including Paul and Candice were seated outside waiting for cars home. The photograph was taken as Paul was saying goodbye to each of us. Mr. and Mrs. Hollywood, who is also a chef, married in 1998, and they have a teenage son together, Joshua. They previously separated in 2013 when the TV chef admitted to having an affair with Marcela Valladolid, his co-star on the US version of Bake Off. The American spin-off was cancelled after just one series for having poor ratings. The couple reconciled a few months later, and he described the incident as the biggest mistake of my life in an interview with BBC Radio. Speaking at the time, he told the BBC he was shocked about the whole thing kicking off the way it did. "But I deserved it and I've taken it. It was my punishment. The baker will return as a judge for the second series of Channel 4's The Great British Bake Off next year." On the rise, how Paul Hollywood bloomed from being the son of a Liverpool baker to the star of Britain's biggest TV show Great British Bake Off. Judge Paul Hollywood has gained a reputation for his steely gaze, his firm handshake of approval and his bread-making expertise. Born in Merseyside in March 1966, Hollywood has followed the family baking tradition. With a grandfather who was head baker at the Adelphi Hotel in Liverpool, a young Hollywood worked at his father's bakery in York. Inspired by the hard-won success of his father, who had a chain of bakeries, he later became a baker at hotels around Britain including the Dorchester in London. Hollywood also worked at resorts in Cyprus and stayed there for 6 years after falling in love with both the island and future wife Alexandra. In 1999, after returning to the UK, he co-hosted digital channel Tastes Use Your Loaf alongside TV chef James Martin, who went on to present Saturday Kitchen. Hollywood also gained a reputation as an authority on bread making with his best-selling cookery book 100 Great Breads. But despite his TV appearance, Hollywood was still a relative unknown. That all changed in 2010 when the launch of the Great British Bake Off made him a household name. The show became a national favorite and Hollywood's chemistry with Mary Berry was seen as one of the main reasons for its success. On the back of this, he set out to conquer the US with the American baking competition with Marcela Valladolid at his side as co-judge. However, the show was cancelled after one series and also led to marriage trouble for Hollywood after he embarked on an alleged affair with Valladolid. Hollywood was the only member of the original lineup of Bake Off to jump ship with the show to Channel 4, saying, "I just couldn't turn my back on all that." He was lured to its new home by a reported £1.2 million three-year paid deal. Hollywood set up a new company, PJH Media, in 2013 to channel the profits of his growing media empire. That year he also started selling a range of personalized merchandise on his personal website. Ed shirt emblazoned with the slogan, "Get your bake on," was priced at £15 and hoodies at £35. Fans were also offered the chance to buy a spoon and whisk keychain for £7, tea towel sets for £8, tote bags for £8 each, and signed tour programs for £13. In 2014, Hollywood toured up and down the country with his sellout Get Your Bake On masterclasses. The 23-day tour saw him mix baking advice and demonstrations with smutty puns and innuendo, shocking and delighting his largely female audience. The only part of Hollywood's empire which is not booming is, ironically, his baking business. 3 years ago it emerged he had closed down his artisan bakery after it ran up nearly £60,000 in debts. It followed the failure of Hollywood Bread, which was dissolved with debts of £262,000 in 2003. Hollywood's father John, now 73, lives in Alicante, having retired from baking, but sources close to the Bake Off star say he will not rest until he steps out from his shadow. The source added, despite his TV career, the achievements of his father remain out of reach and that bothers him.